Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream I told you about the other day. I am up on the roof, and I just love coming out here. It's really nice, relaxing. Yeah, I made a little video talking about this live stream that was coming up, and it's just me talking about how I feel like I need to focus on what I'm most passionate about. And what I'm really passionate about is filmmaking. I'm really passionate about storytelling. I'm passionate about acting, and telling the stories that I want to tell. So this live stream is me talking about that, like my goals of where I want this channel to be at, because right now I'm good where it's at right now, but I feel like it can advance further. So sorry if my hand's covering the screen, just want to make sure everything's working right. So I want to talk about certain videos I want to do, and certain, live streams, and certain, films I would like to make. And one of the projects I'm actually working on right now, until I get everything situated for the Hellraiser and Phantasm crossover that I would love to create, I want to talk about a kind of film idea that I had that I love for it to become. It's kind of hard to work. I know it sounds redundant saying it, but I have this film that is very much in the style of David Lynch, Dario Argento, and I don't know how to pronounce the name, but the director who made the movie Drive, Bronson, Only God Forgives, and The Neon Demon. Only God Forgives and The Neon Demon are two of my favorite films that, that director has done. So I'm working on a film called Cicada. Now, what is Cicada about? It's not so much, a linear story. Cicada is going to be about a kind of journey on the inside of someone's head. So it's like the inside the mind of someone who is maybe not altogether there, or more or less it's like inside the mind of a creative person, inside the mind of, someone like myself, someone who, is an artist, someone who's an actor, a filmmaker, storyteller, whatever it is, what they're passionate about, whenever they are struggling with coming up with something creative, coming up with an idea. And I always believe you can't force creativity. It's not like something you can just say, hey, today I am going to be creative. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes it just comes to you. Like when maybe you're walking down the street, or you're just surfing the net, or even when you're not really doing anything, and then it just pops into mind. And that's why I always bring like a notepad with me, or something to write down the idea. Because when I feel you have it on paper, then okay, you can go type it on the computer and expand upon that idea. So that's what Cicada is going to be about. It's the journey inside someone's head. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be something very different from what I normally do. Just wait 1 second. I'm going to link this to one of my followers, so I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, that's the film that I'm currently working on. It's going to be very unusual, to say the least. And the title Cicada comes from the insect cicada. It comes from the insect that sheds its old skin and reemerges anew, which is what the story is about. It's about this guy who is trying to find his inspiration, trying to find his idea, and hopefully he's able to shed that skin of his and emerge anew with like new thoughts, new fresh outlook, and hopefully get his creative juices flowing. And also for this live stream, I wanted to talk to you guys about my other channel, the Balloon Boy Forever channel, which that's where I'm uploading the inflation videos, like the solo ones of me, you know, the older ones. There are going to be some new inflation-themed videos, but they're not going to be as many. They're going to only be... There are two in particular that are coming out soon, that are in the making, that will be uploaded to this channel exclusively. As for the other channel, not so much. The other channel is meant for more of shorter, self-contained ones. I'll explain everything whenever those videos are out, whenever the two that are in the making are completed and uploaded. I'll explain more about that later. But also, the thing about my other channel, I feel like I'm venting more or less about this. I like the other channel that I created, but I really am kind of getting annoyed with some of the viewers asking for more stuff. Like, hey, why don't you make this, why don't you make that? And I'm like, guys, I can only make it if I have the proper equipment. And there's this one guy that's like, oh, you can get it from here. I'm like, okay, here's the thing. I don't, I need, save up for that. I mean, I can't just do it right away. And I say to him, look, if you really want me to make this, either you be patient and wait till I have everything all together and everything's exactly the way it needs to be, or you can lend a helping hand. That's how I approach it. And I know I'm probably, it's just kind of difficult, and and I'm not saying that everyone's like that. There's viewers that understand it, like the other people watch the channel that get it. They're like, oh, no, it's okay, we get it. You for something that's quality, you need to take time with it, and for it to come out good, versus just being like a like a mass-produced factory, but pulling switches like, okay, here's a just shoving videos out that probably are not quality, but more quantity. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to just put out a video that I feel isn't what it could be. Like when I did the last live stream, I didn't talk, I didn't say anything, because I was just like, well, where's everybody at? I mean, I set up this live stream and no one came in, no one said anything. So, and I felt like, well, I didn't really talk in that to get people interested in, and I didn't network that video, or the networking of that particular video in order for people to come in and watch. So that's to my detriment. That's to my that's on me that live stream didn't work out. But now, learned from that, so I'm trying to make up with this live stream, just to chat with you guys for a little bit, and to just more or less explain the future of this channel and the videos that are to come. In fact, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to link this real quick. So I'm going to disappear for a second. I'll be right back. There we go. I hope I didn't lose signal or lose you guys. I just had to do that real quick, but I think everything's where it should be. I don't want the phone to overheat, so I'm moving direction here. But yeah, and I also just want to hear your guys' thoughts and ideas as to where you would like this channel to go, what videos you like to see, and what got you interested in this channel. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about, because without you guys, I don't think I would continue making videos. Yeah, so Cicada, that's going to be, I'm going to start filming that very soon, and like I said, it's more of a visual kind of deal. It's more about using visuals, like not visual effects, but just more of how certain shots are going to be set up and how scenes are going to feel like that they're not important, but they actually are. So there's a lot of little hints and nods towards a bigger picture. But like I said, it's going to be very David Lynch and Dario Argento, where lighting and color plays a big part. Like if you look at some of M. Night Shyamalan's films, color plays a big part of his movies. And just little things. Like there's little things in his movies that, they're always interesting to go back on and, look. So that's what, this story is going to be about. It's going to be a very visual type film, where the story isn't important, it's more about the study of the character. Hey, Dad. Yeah, just live streaming on the phone. And if all goes right with the making of that short film, it might be the first in a trilogy of similar style. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that, and until then, I will see you guys later. So, everyone, take care.